Hey guys, Tennessee Frank here. Well, that did not take long. As far as a second mass shooting, this time in Dayton, Ohio, outside of a bar. Heart goes out to those people. Head on a swivel, folks. Carry everywhere. I'm telling you, this is getting bad. And as far as someone left-leaning coming out and speaking up for more gun control. And we're going to roll a clip in right here. Give a listen to this. This is Pete Buttigieg, I believe is how you pronounce his name. And he was talking with Chris Wallace this morning on Fox.
Well, you're right. After every mass shooting, we say, how long till the next one? And in this case, the answer was a matter of hours. Sooner or later, we've got to face up to the fact that we live in the only country in the world with more guns than people, and the only country in the world where this happens all the time. We cannot allow the Second Amendment to be a death sentence for thousands of Americans a year, nor can we say there's nothing to be done when we live in the only country where this is routine. Now, the amazing thing to me is that most Americans, most gun owners, most Republicans believe we should at least have universal background checks, red flag laws that disarm domestic abusers and help us identify cases where there's a mental health risk. And even that cannot get through this Congress, cannot get through this Senate. It shows you that the NRA no longer speaks for gun owners, it speaks for gun corporations. And it shows you that Washington has been captured by special interests that no longer reflect the American people. I was in high school when the Columbine shooting happened. These debates have been going on my entire adult life, and nothing has changed. We have to ask ourselves as a country if we're really willing to allow this to continue, or if we will take some steps to save American lives.
As you can see, he's calling for more gun control, and he even mentioned Columbine, which was right dead smack in the middle of the last assault weapons ban that did no good in stopping Columbine. This is the same stuff they want to roll out again. They want another assault weapons ban. They want to ban so-called high-capacity magazines. They want to ban all these semi-automatics with all these evil features. But you see, during Columbine, it was right in the middle of that, and it did no good in stopping it. Criminals are always going to find a way. Think back here, what, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, in Japan. Was it like 33 people or something like that was killed when a guy came into one of the buildings with fire bombs, and he just basically burned the building to the ground. So, you know, they're always going to find a way to do their little nefarious things. They're just looking for more control. It's just the gun is just a convenient mechanism to get that control. So when you hear gun control, think heavy on the control. They want to be able to disarm us so then they can do anything they want. If we're disarmed, we're helpless. We have to look to them for safety and security. And that's not what our founding fathers intended. We have the Second Amendment in place to protect our God-given natural right to defend ourselves. And being tool users, we are going to use the best tool available. Currently, until we can get phasers on stun, that's going to be a firearm, and typically a handgun. That's something that you can carry with you that would be portable. So, you know, just head on a swivel, arm yourself, stay vigilant. Have an ADHD, I kind of see a bigger picture. That's just one of our little gifts that we have. We don't notice details as much. We see bigger pictures on stuff. And my little ADHD spidey sense is telling me this is not over. They've done the left coast, California. They've hit Texas. They've hit Ohio. I'm looking for something to take place on the East Coast. So there's probably going to be another one of these happen, maybe a couple more. I hope I'm wrong. I hope nothing else happens. I hope no more people lose their lives. But like I said, arm up, be vigilant, head on a swivel, folks. Keep an eye on things. I don't know if it's some kind of a government conspiracy going on. I don't want to come across as a conspiracy nut. But you never know. Could be Antifa doing this stuff. They've been violent in the past, and they're looking to be violent in the future. And I could see them setting up people or printing up their little alt-right manifestos before they go do this, even though they're, you know, radical left, and leaving breadcrumbs pointing to people on the right, trying to get people in the right to hold the bag for all this. So we really don't know what's going on, but all we can do is just protect ourselves and watch out. So like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. Guys, try to have a good rest of the weekend, such as it is. We'll talk to you later. Tennessee Frank out of here.